An allomorph is a variant of a morpheme that has the same grammatical or lexical function, but manifests itself differently in pronunciation or writing. Allomorphs are especially common in morphology, where a single morpheme can have different phonetic relations depending on the context in which it is found. For example, in English, the morpheme indicating plurality has three allomorphones. S is a cat, Z as in dogs, and IG as in horses. These different sounds are relations of the same plural morpheme but change depending on the final sound of the word to which it is added. All morphemes can be determined by phonology, morphological, or even lexical factors. A phoneme is a smallest unit of sound in a language that can distinguish words from each other. Phonemes are not sounds themselves, but rather abstracted representations of sound that have a constructed function in a deep language. For example, in English, the words pat and bat differ in meaning due to the initial sounds p and b. The sounds are different phonemes because changing one for the other alters the meaning of the words. The word beat and bet different because of the vowel sounds e and a, but which are also different phonemes. Phonemes can vary in their actual pronunciation called alphons, depending on the phonetic context, but these variations do not change the meaning of the word. For instance, the T sound in top and stuff might be pronounced slightly differently, but both are perceived as the same phoneme T by native English speakers. An allophone is a variant of a phoneme that occurs in a specific phonetic context but does not change the meaning of a word. Why phonemes are abstract units of a sound that can distinguish words. Allophones are the actual spoken origins of them phonemes. Allophones of a single phoneme can differ slightly in pronunciation depending on their position within a word or their phonetic environment. But these variations do not lead to different meanings. The difference between allophones are often subtle and might not even be noticed by speakers of the language. For example, in English, the phoneme T can be released as different allophones. T, as in tough, aspirate. Uh, T, as in a stop, and aspirate. R, as in a butter. In American English, a flap sound. Despite this difference in pronunciation, English speakers perceive all of the sounds have the same phonetic then T. Alphones are usually in complementary distribution, meaning they occur in specific environments and never overlap. Alternatively, they can be in free variation, where different alphons might occur in the same environment without alternative meaning. Illustration of alphons refers to the process of demonstrating how a single phoneme can be represented by different sounds alphons in specific situations. This concept focuses on providing concrete examples of how alphons vary depending on factors such as word position and phonetic environment, without this variation changing the underlying meaning of the phoneme. For example, rather than focusing on the theoretical definition of alphons, an illustration might involve diagrams, recordings, or phonetic transcriptions showing how the sound of a phoneme changes in different words. This helps students and linguists visualize and better understand how phoneme variations functions in everyday speech. The illustration of alphons is essential in the teaching of phonetics and phonology because it always learns to observe the relationships between the abstract sounds of a language and their concrete manifestation in spoken communication.